I want to welcome everybody to tonight's call. Kelly, I've got you. You can go ahead and come on in if you'd like to, Miss Kelly. Kelly? I see her computer's on. I don't see her though. Well, I'll tell you what. Here she comes.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, girl, how you doing?
I am super duper. I showered for the webinar too.
Good deal. Good deal. I know.
We got to have some fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Okay, welcome everybody. I tell you what, this is an incredible evening. We are in our first week of pre-launch with Surge 365. We're your hosts this evening. I'm Tim Sebert here in Waxhaw, North Carolina, and about 10 miles southwest of me is Miss Kelly Tolar, who's on with us this evening, and we're going to share a little more about Surge. We just booted up. The company's has its own PowerPoint presentation that you're supposed to use whenever you do any kind of a major presentation using slides. So this is going to be our first time using these slides. So I hope you'll get a chance to see that. Now here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking more about what's on these slides. And then of course, we're going to talk a little more about upgrading. We're going to talk about some team building. And then we're going to take a break and not really a break. It's going to be like a get rid of that, and we're going to do a little impromptu getting started fast training. So we have some brand new people on tonight's call. I want to welcome everybody, but as I traditionally do, if you now that you're on the call, if you will type into the text chat where you're listening from and what time it is where you live, so everybody can get an idea where everybody's listening in from. Go ahead and start doing that right now, everybody. Indiana, Sonia, welcome, 9 p.m. Austin, Texas, 8:07, they're an hour back. California with Angela, Midlothian, yes, good old Richmond, Virginia, Elizabeth City, North Carolina, Atlanta below us, Indian Trail right east of us. Colorado, you're welcome, Sonia. Arkansas with Victoria. Rob's in Oregon, 6 o'clock in the evening there. Greenville, South Carolina with Dan Cameron right below us. And we've got Toronto, Ontario. Michael, welcome to the call. And Jason in St. Louis, welcome to the call. Mark in Burbank, Chicago, Illinois. Zagreb, Croatia. It's 3 in the morning. And I hope y'all got a chance to watch A.L. Williams and how he talked about success. And one of the key ingredients is commitment. And that's commitment right there. Kresimir in Croatia, 3 in the morning, didn't want to miss this webinar. And we appreciate that. Everybody give him a clap. I don't know how you do that on the chat, but give him the clap. Florida, 9 o'clock. Mountain Mike, Stanley in Vancouver, BC at 6 p.m. Michigan with Cindy. Bermuda, 10 p.m. Oops, 6 p.m. for Angie, yep. North Carolina with Earl. Earl is 910 or 919 area code, so I'm not sure exactly where he's at in North Carolina. Simpsonville on the way to the beach for Nate. Benny Johnson in Rockingham. Look at these North Carolinians. Good. And the Canadians are right behind them. Alberta with Joan. Mary Okafor in Maryland. Clap, clap, clap. Yes, indeed. And Surf City with Earl. Okay, you're on the coast, Earl. And Kelly Tolar in Charlotte, North Carolina. Central Islip, New York. Dwayne in sunny Central Islip, New York. Okay, well, I tell you what, we've all got a great idea. This is actually one of the biggest webinars that we've done since we started a week ago, a little over a week ago. So they're going to be growing. Y'all just get ready. This webinar room holds 500 people. That's how I've got it set up. We'll go up to 1,000 once the group grows. and we'll customize it a little bit more. But for right now, the movie played good. Did it play good for you, Kelly? Yeah. So it did. It played good. I was happy. A few of you couldn't hear. I hope you can hear me right now. So, but what we're going to do is, for those of you that are brand new on tonight's call, there's a half a dozen of y'all on here or more. We want to welcome you to our Surge 365 team. I like to call us the Surge On team, okay? Because we're going to go all Surge On all the way to the top with this company. Surge 365 is what I predict to be the next giant in the travel and benefits industry. Two industries, travel and benefits. You know, Kelly, it's kind of funny. I was looking at these slides, and these slides are pretty cool. Some of these things, we know why most of us are on this call, to make extra money. Some of you just want to get rid of your boss. I understand. Or create a nest egg like Teresa and I want to do for our 11-year-old that has Down syndrome. We want to make sure she's taken care of. Some of you have got kids in college. You need help paying that college bill. You want to put together a better retirement plan. We know there's many reasons out there. And you know, some of you, though, that are on the call were, just like it says, you were dragged here against your will, kicking and screaming. And if it's you, if that's you, raise your hand, and we won't be able to see you. Or go to the bathroom, like it says, and write 911 on the bathroom mirror. Exactly, because we're going to try to help rescue you. This opportunity is available for anybody that's looking to create some extra part-time income, or replace your current full-time job, or some of you are just tired of not being able to live your dreams, and so therefore you're wanting to create an income that can not only replace a full-time income but help you and your family achieve your dreams. Well, you're going to get a good chance to hear more about that exactly. Let's see how I figure out how to do these things, Kelly. We were talking about travel. Travel is such a big industry. You know, it's funny. Earlier today, I was on a call with a fella, and I remembered 5 or 6 years ago, travel was a $500 billion industry. You know, I remembered that figure. Maybe it was 10 years ago. Maybe my age is messing around with me. But that is tremendous money. The new estimates for dollars spent in the travel industry, I just saw this slide. Not more. When did you tell me about it? An hour ago, Kelly? About an hour ago. And I was going through these slides. It is the largest industry in the world. It's $8.1 trillion. Now, listen to this. It's true. Just yesterday, $18 billion yesterday was spent on travel. In the last hour, $750 million was spent on travel. Y'all, this is one big industry. Let me figure out how to do these slides. We asked 100 people this question. If you had all the money and time in the world, what would you do more of? And this is no joke, y'all. 99 out of 100 said travel. I agree with them. I wholeheartly agree with them. I want to travel up to Cherokee, up in the mountains, and enjoy that good, clean mountain air and sit out by the stream and relax. I haven't been able to do that in years. Well, guess what? Soon it will happen. And for many of you, and I know, Kelly, you've been wanting to get to Disney World, or is it Land? Disney World down in Orlando. Guess what?
Yes.
It's going to happen. Where's Layla?
Yes, my 7-year-old, she's having a sleepover, and mommy is building her business.
Ooh.
Yes, and so everybody have a young one, and when there's a sleepover, you're like, people go, well, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm going to build my business. But yes, Disney World, I tell you, traveling with little ones, and spring break is coming up.
Yeah.
And then summer vacation. So folks need to build their business now, so we can be traveling in the summer. But you know what? I was chatting with Holly out of Raleigh area and talking about, folks that see Surge 365 now get in now because summer break is coming, and wherever we go travel, you know what? We can build our business too, maybe even have like a little meeting and hey, tax deductions,
Think
you're
about
building your business.
think about this. Kelly, you just hit on a great point. Think about this. While you're off traveling and you're staying in hotels, in resorts, in cruise ships, what are all those other people doing? They're traveling too. You have got a corralled market of prospects. They will take another trip. And guess what? Give them a card. Let them know. Hey, say, brag a little bit. Hey, listen, I just became an independent travel agent without having to really go through anything. It's just incredible. I was able to save with 110% price match guarantee, which is unheard of, but it's out there right now. If you go on a vacation again, take this and take a look at this. There's just ways of doing it. Unscripted, that was off the wall. It's all right. But as it says on here, and what a great point, Kelly. What a great point. As it says on here, and I need coffee too if anybody's listening in there. I see, I know, you got me here. See, I've got a cup, okay, but there's nothing in it. Okay. So, yes, indeed. Oh, okay, Antigua. Yes, indeed. So as it says, everybody, we sell an affordable travel club membership, access to hundreds of thousands, over 300,000 hotels around the globe, rooms, I should say, that are available around the globe. Vacation resorts, cruises, tour packages, everything you can imagine. And every time you book travel through your portal, you get a reward credit loyalty program, which you can use towards future car rentals or hotel stays or whatever you want to do with it. It's 110% price match guarantee, and there's nobody else that can live up to that like we can with Surge 365 and the Pro Travel Network. So moving on here, a quick example: 6 nights in Hawaii at a 5-star hotel. If you go on to Expedia or any of them, that room is going to run you $4,522.86. And I have gone onto Expedia and Priceline and all these sites looking at these prices and doing a comparison this morning, and I was shocked. Here's our discounted membership, $3,434.40. Look at the savings right off the bat, almost $1,100. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but that's a lot of money. It's not a $20 savings. It's not a $50. We're talking about almost $1,100. If you go to Orlando, oh, Kelly, close your eyes. Prices starting for a whole week in a 5-star hotel, $344. And look at the reward credits, the dollars, $516 of reward credits to apply towards something else that you want to do. It doesn't get any easier than that, y'all. Whenever you go from there to Paris, for those of you wanting to get away to Paris, you can get to Paris and look at the savings, almost $1,300. We're talking about luxury hotels, 5-star accommodations, cruises. Now, here's something you'll find out about cruises. There's not a lot of competition. The pricing is pretty level on cruises. You'll find that out. But what we have over everybody else is our rewards credit that other companies don't give, we give. So even though you might pay the same price or a little less, what you're going to find happening with this, let me find my thing I'm on here. That's it. Oh, was that? Am I messing up here? Okay. Paris, I'm almost back. So what you're going to find out when you get on these cruises, that the pricing is very competitive, okay? You're going to see that. But our rewards credit is going to help you out. You're still going to get an absolute rock bottom price on the cruises. Whenever you go from there and you look at bonus weeks, they have bonus weeks, y'all, where you can get a whole week. Look at this, 3-bedroom, look down at the bottom at Hilton Head, a 3-bedroom, what is that, a condo, I believe? $199 for the week at Hilton Head. These are bonus weeks that are just untaken. They can't get it rented out. And they just want, if you want to just a quick getaway for under $20, I'm sorry, 190, what is that? 7 days is under $30 a night at a great place in Hilton Head. Look at the pricing there. My gosh, that is just unheard of. You go from there to explanation on how they can do it. You know, they take a look at all this. They shop and get the cheapest prices available is what they're doing here. It's incredible. This is the first time on this. Kelly, you can chime in anytime you want. I'm just kind of going through here. Oh, that's another thing too. Plus, with your booking of travel or whatever you're doing, you also get all kinds of deals where you get special access to. You get privileges, special access to special deals and rooms and shows and theme parks, golf, all that great stuff. You can use your rewards credit with as well. And this talks about their exclusive loyalty program, which is unheard of. And these credits are good for 10 years. Is somebody making my coffee, please? I'm just messing.
Right there,
So
when it says use the credits like cash on the site, that's very innovative. And you know, on the previous slide, when it said golf tee times, my best friend Dan, when I said golf tee times, he's like, I'm in.
Yeah. You know, and somebody else pointed out something else to me, that you can, if you use your Visa or MasterCard or American Express, it also gives you bonus points. You can use that to pay, so you'll get those bonus points, plus these bonus credits. You're doubling up and tripling up. Look at that. You get a whole week in Spain with 26,900. And let me say this, y'all, that's not too difficult. I have seen some of these trips that give away 20 and 30,000 credits for just one booked trip. So, you know, these credits are worth some money. Now, if we go from here, membership. This is the beauty. You get with the Surge 365 membership, you get member-only pricing, guaranteed 110%, exclusive weekly specials that normal travel agencies don't get, personal concierge, 110% price guarantee, online chat with agents. You get a mobile app that you're going to have available to book travel and see everything. Plus, with this package, you're going to get 10 easy travel buttons. Let me go back to that mobile app. It's more of a prospecting app for your phone and your iPhones and Androids. So that's going to be a great thing. You're going to see that. 10 easy travel buttons. These are patent pending easy travel USB buttons. The most unique product in the travel industry. Nobody else has it. Only we do. Each button also comes with a $250 discount built into it. So whenever you take the button and you give it out to a prospect that you know travels a lot, and they plug it into their computer, A, it locks them into you. B, they can search for trips, hotels, plane, cruises, anything. They can go and compare it, and when they see that it's lower, they'll see our discounted price. It'll show them a secondary price, which will be the discount price less their $250 discount, and then it will show a member price. Click here for more information. Y'all, what a tremendous, tremendous way to sell our memberships. You're going to have people that are going to see a $1,500, $2,000 cheaper price as a member who's not going to pay $349 for their membership package and get their own 10 buttons to give away, plus be able to buy vacation time at hotels around the world, plane fares, cruises, rental cars, the list goes on, attractions, the list goes on and on.
Tim,
So these buttons, yes.
what's the total value of all those 10 buttons?
$2,500 just in the value of discount, not including the savings on every booked travel. The value is unlimited in reality based on how many trips people use it for or sign up and get those discounts for. Tremendous savings all by themselves. $349 for the package, then it's $59.99, $59.95 a month, but y'all don't hold on to that $59.95. Let me go ahead and give you an idea. What we've done in pre-launch is the travel monthly cost to maintain your portal and everything's $59.95. You're going to get your portal, your website, maintenance, bookkeeping, all that good stuff. And then $10 a month for the mobile app that they're bringing out that is one-of-a-kind prospecting tool to help you build your business with your iPad, iPhone, Android, whatever have you. And also, we have a benefits package. Medical, dental, credit repair, legal, the list goes on. We've got college credit. You can get your degree online for $50 a month. Unheard of, y'all. Unheard of. How many high school seniors won't be able to go to college this year because they and their parents can't afford it? Well, guess what? That is a big market. I've already heard it's something like 17 million people can't go to college. They haven't been able to go in the last year because they can't afford it. They're working to save money to try to go. Well, guess what? They can go now for $50 a month and get their full accreditation degree, the whole 9 yards. That's unheard of. People will join this just to take advantage of that, much less the travel, the medical, the legal, the credit repair, the everything that is being offered. That's going to be $14.95 a month. It'll put your monthly outgo to $84.95 per month. But with our compensation plan, once you sign up 3 members, 3 and free, they wipe out that $84.95 a month. You don't have to pay it. Now, that's as easy as it gets, y'all. As easy as it gets. 10 buttons with the membership, preloaded. USB works on Mac or Windows. Special guest membership. Use like cash on the site. Give them away to your 10 best prospects. That's duplication in our industry.
Hey Tim, you know what's interesting, when the company made some fantastic videos to help us promote the Easy Travel button. I mean, the creative genius of all these videos. I mean, this is top notch. But they said something interesting on the Easy Travel button video about give these to people that love to have fun, love to travel, and you know what? You probably like to make money too. So I'm just cannot wait to get mine. And they're shipped right to your home. So this is going to be fun.
Yep. And Kelly hit something really good. Giving to people that want to have fun. You know, if you've got Sad Sam that has nothing good to say about anything, you sure don't want to take your button and give it to Sad Sam, okay? Don't do it. Because Sad Sam is going to take it and whirl it around everywhere Sad Sam goes, okay? And he's never going to plug it up. It ain't going to happen. You know, give it to Joyous Jennifer, okay? That's always bubbly, and she's always taking trips. Tell her, say, plug this into your computer. I'm going to save you some money. And make you some, too. So that's as easy as it gets. That's duplication to the 10th degree. Bear with me. I got to figure out what slides I'm on, 21. I need to have a counter on here. Hey, can you see these slides on the left side of your screen, Kelly? Just me? Okay, good. I just want to make sure because it's pretty irritating. These things are moving all the time. So you're going to be sharing this with anybody. This compensation plan as a business associate is incredible. I want to say this. If you got on the call early enough to listen to Art Williams with A.L. Williams in his I think it was a 1985 or 86 speech that he gave, Just Do It. Let me say this. If you're a member in this right now and you haven't upgraded, you are messing up. That's like going to the wedding, okay, and not bringing any rings. Okay? It's the same thing. You can't get married. Don't bring the preacher or the rings. Let's just have us a wedding and, you know, we'll just tell everybody we're married now, okay? No commitment, zero. How can you expect to build a business with zero commitment? You can't do it. It's impossible. Believe me, I see people trying all the time and they're failing all the time because they're lukewarm. They barely got their feet in there. But if you're committed, take a look at what this company offers. 100% match paid on personally. Everybody you personally enroll, you get 100% match of whatever their monthly residual unilevel pay is. They make $5,000, you get $5,000. They make $20,000, you make $20,000. Now, what if you had 5 people make $20,000 a month that you personally enrolled? How much is that? $100,000 a month from 5 people. But we haven't even gotten started, y'all. These products are incredible. But the fuel that's going to light your engine are these unlimited $1,000 bonuses paid through Infinity for every group of 7 that you personally enroll along with the people that you enrolled. That's you and your group enroll. You get a $1,000 bonus. And there's no limit to how many of those you can get. Once your group matures and you have 100 in your group, 100 people in your group, you get a $10,000 bonus check. Now, here's what's unique about this. Because there's 14 groups of 7 people in that same group of 100. That's $1,000 bonuses you made as it grew to 100. Then you hit the 100 and get the 10. That's 24 plus some matching bonuses and things. Puts you at $26,000 on that group of 100. I've never heard of that in this industry. Listen, I've been here 38 years, full time, made millions in this industry. I have not seen a compensation plan reward its field and pay out 100% of their package price. Never seen it. It's not by a legitimate company. It's not being done. And there's no limit. The thousands paid weekly, the 10,000 is paid monthly because of the growth of the 100 or more. Okay, and you can have unlimited groups of 100. You get overrides on everybody's $1,000 and $10,000 bonus. You earn overrides. You get overrides on 6 Infinity generations. It's a unilevel with 6 generations that you get paid out on. You get up to $6 residual on every person in those 6 generations. This is the largest pay plan I've ever witnessed, y'all. Once you hit marketing director and you have 500 members on your team, you get a cash and car bonus, not just a car bonus. The cash is for whatever you want it for. The car is to go out and drive in style. You get a $2,000 monthly lifestyle bonus to use for whatever you want on top of your commissions, your overrides, your matching bonuses, and your residual commission monthly. You get $2,000 lifestyle and the keys to a Dodge Charger or a Dodge Challenger. Y'all, that's incredible. A true car bonus. You don't have to go out and lease it or buy it and then wait for them to send you the payment. Surge 365 is going to go out and buy the car, have it either you pick it up as a courtesy delivery at a local dealership, or they truck it down, drop it off in front of your house so your neighbors can see it all. Okay? Now, once you have 2,000 members on in your team, 2,000 active members, they're going to double that bonus to $4,000 a month for lifestyle bonus. You can use whatever you want. They're going to come and pick up your Dodge, whether you like it or not, and they're going to drop off a Mercedes CLA 45 AMG, a Jaguar XF, or a BMW 428i. Now, what will the neighbors be saying? Well, a lot of them are going to be wondering what you're doing, and is it legal? A lot of Kelly's friends don't care if it's legal or not. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So the key here is ladies and gentlemen, you have got a true car bonus it's a lifestyle program that people can see. Your local friends and relatives and neighbors and business associates can see. And believe me, that's called true attraction marketing. Now, once you become a national director, you're going to still drive that Jag or Mercedes or BMW, but now the company's going to double your $4,000 to $8,000 a month and give you a presidential Rolex watch. Now, I don't know what they cost. I would say probably 25 grand to 50 grand, I'm guessing, something like that. So now you can be driving your Jaguar and sitting at the light with your Rolex shining off the sun into the car next to you in their face, okay? Along with $100,000 a year in lifestyle bonus money that you can use for whatever you want to use it for.
Here's this one.
That is phenomenal, y'all. And believe me, there are some of you on tonight's call that will hit these bonuses. Without a doubt, you will not sleep till it's done. Executive director, 10,000 members. That sounds like a lot, but let me say this. I have personally grown teams over 250,000 people. And it didn't take me 5 years or 10 years to do
all
that.
kinds of things. Then, of course,
one
with that
team
kind of
I
an
grew
address,
over 100,000.
You can
get
get
online
checking accounts. You can do what you need to do to create
anything's
that.
possible.
To create that
That's
business.
the beauty of it,
type
and that's not
thing
you
there.
bringing all that. You might bring in 5 people, and one of them might bring in 10,000 people. Another one might bring in 30,000. You just don't know.
Or a Bahama,
That's
or
the
Trinidad,
beauty
or Tobago,
of network marketing and
whatever country it is.
marketing.
You know, all the different
But
countries.
look at what
that
you get
they're
as an
in.
executive director.
Which,
$12,000
with me here,
a
and I'll
month
tell you
bonus
what
instead
they're
of
in here.
$8,000. That's almost $150,000 a year. But now they're going to pick up your Mercedes, Jaguar, Beamer, and they're going to drop off a Bentley Continental GT or a Bentley Flying Spur. And tell me now, the neighbors
coming up
that are out filling their plastic 6-foot pools up, what are they going to say?
They're in the Bermuda,
Bahama,
Canada,
Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago,
working to help
and the U.S. 10, 20, 30
their
of my
current
team members that are those
7
full
countries
full
that they're in.
commitment
Bermuda,
people
Bahama,
to
Canada,
achieve those
Jamaica,
dreams.
Trinidad,
That's the
Tobago,
only way I can
and
do it.
United
And I'm going to
States.
teach them, just like Kelly will
40 to
teach
60
all hers,
more
and
countries
some of the other Angie
on
and
the horizon.
Jane and a lot of them will teach theirs how to do just that.
Okay.
So I hope that helps
We
everybody
move on.
out. Get yourself
These
started.
slides are
This
pretty good,
Surge
actually.
365
Presidential
is
director.
going through the ceiling.
Once
y'all.
your team hits
I'm serious when I
25,000
say
members,
we're going to
might
see
take
so
you a
many
year.
26,
Might take
52,
somebody might hit it in 6 months. Who
$78,000
knows?
weekly
What if it took you
weekly
2 years
checks
to
in
hit
this
it,
thing.
y'all?
The journey
He
is
said
what
the
this is all
sponsor
about.
email
Not that destination.
is in the back
It's
office
the journey.
now.
So
All those checks and
everybody's
bonuses and
email
cars and
address is showing
Rolexes
if
in
you go in
between.
your back
But
office.
once you
can
hit that
see who your
presidential
sponsor
director
is.
or anybody on your
He
team
said
does,
he's currently
you're
trying
gonna
to get
get
everything
the same
$12,000
so you
monthly
can see
bonus.
your
You keep
downline
that, but now they're going to
information
give you a $1 million one-time bonus.
They ask him if he can
Woo!
do that for personal enrollment.
That's all I got to say.
Now,
And I want to
they're
see
all trying to get
all
their
of you
personal
on that
enrollment.
stage
I know you
collecting
said
that
told me
check,
already
because
how
I'm going to
to
be on the
get
front row
and everything, but see
clapping
if
the
there's
whole
any
time
magic
through.
you can do.
That's all I
Okay,
have
everybody.
to say on that.
Got a call coming
Now,
up in 2.5, not quite.
They're going to be
2.5
giving
hours.
out Wealth Builder
Have
Club
everybody you
rings.
know on it.
This is something Kelly didn't even know about.
And
did you, Kelly?
we'll talk to y'all
Or
then.
did you?
Get
No, I didn't
yourself
think so. in
Surge
12-month
365
income.
for
Get your
those that hit
sponsors link.
Matter-
Use it.
Matter of
Contact the
fact,
sponsor.
one
If
of
you
my
can't
guys,
get the link,
he
I'm
might
working
know,
on getting you some email
this is
addresses
Michael
for
from
your
Canada.
personally
He
enrolled
mentioned,
to
he
show
was
up
like, hey,
under
you
your
know,
power
they're giving
line.
out rings.
So
I
we're
was
working
like,
on
yeah,
that.
what kind?
Take care. God bless you. And if you want to get on that late call, it starts at 8 o'clock,
He's like,
2
well,
hours and 15
sapphire,
minutes from now.
emerald.
We'll
I'm
see
like,
y'all
wow,
then.
now, you
This
know,
thing is
I mean,
exploding.
that right there, I
HBVN's
had
getting
no
ready.
clue.
We're
Hey,
having
that's
fun,
just
y'all.
icing on
Take
the
care.
cake.
Time to
Icing
make
on the
money.
cake.
We'll see
A
y'all
wealth
soon. Builder ring. Once you hit 100,000, black. 250,000 is a sapphire. 500,000 emerald. 750,000 in personal income with the company is a ruby. Once you've hit $1 million in income with the company, they give you a diamond ring that is supposed to be a V. What is the top quality? VS1, I believe, is it? Or VVS1. And the best color, I'm talking about big time, y'all. This is just something that a lot of people dream of and never get to experience it. Let's see here if I can get us back to where we were. Okay. So that's something a lot of people didn't even know about. So let's recap. Membership includes member-only pricing, 10 easy travel buttons worth $2,500. It's a $349 package plus shipping and handling and tax, okay? $39 yearly fee. Okay, $39 yearly fee is being waived for our team. So you still need to check the radio button whenever you go to upgrade. You'll check the button for the package, and you'll still check the button for the $39 yearly fee, but it's waived. It's not included. They just charge it the next year, okay? So make sure both of those are done. Now, SBA, earn a $1,000 bonus this month. In an SBA, earn overrides and residual with your team, only $39. Now, they are making adjustments to that. They have decided, and this slide probably will end up getting changed. I believe they're getting ready to update this slide here. What they're doing is the membership package is set up. If you buy the membership package, you get to participate in the income plan of the company. Keep that in mind. That is what I believe he said on that call the other night, was it not? Yeah. So we'll figure that out. But that's that. Now let me go on down here. Which one was I on just then? Okay.
Tim, the SBAs, the ones that get the easy travel buttons, you get your travel portal. I mean, this is the premise of our business, and the surge benefits that are coming out as well. I mean, look, we're business owners. This is our business, so we need to have all our goodies. That's it. Period. People are going to say, well, you know, what do you have? I mean, it just makes sense.
Yep, exactly. Well, here's what we're going to talk about now for the next couple of minutes here. Complete your fast start team. What you're going to want to do after you get off this call, if you are not a member yet, if you have not pre-enrolled and upgraded, whenever we finish this call, you need to go do that. But we are going to hold a Get Started Fast training. And this is kind of part of it right here. And I'm going to talk a little more about the psychological sense of owning your own home-based business as well, because I think that's so important. We're going to talk and take 5 or 10 minutes to kind of help you get set up as well and what to do now that you're a SBA with Surge 365. So I'll tell you what, Kelly, you want to go ahead and read off on these, and I'll be your screen switcher for you here.
Yeah. Hey, Tim. Just to let people know, if they haven't upgraded, where they would need to go is log in to wherever they pre-enrolled, whoever they pre-enrolled with. Make sure they see their sponsor's name. You know, who they pre-enrolled with initially. And when they log into their back office, your email address is always your login, your username. And then you have your passcode. So log back in and you'll see a button up at the top that says upgrade now, and you just click that, and it's just simple to get upgraded. So you know.
So it is in the pre-enrollment Whisper back office then. Is that right? Okay, because I've not seen mine. I guess because I already upgraded. That's probably why there's no button back. Okay, that is awesome. Awesome sauce. Remember whenever you go to your pre-enrollment site, the surge365begins.com/ whatever your username is. Whenever you go to log in, I think the username is your email address that you use to log in with, and then your password, and then go in there, make sure it shows who your sponsor is, click the upgrade button, and get going with this thing, y'all. Believe you me, you want to get upgraded as soon as possible. You want to get these buttons in your hand. The magic happens when the commitment's there. So you want to hand out these 10 easy travel buttons, but here, let me give everybody a little piece of advice. Make your list of who you want to give them to. Check that list twice. Start arranging the list based on the one you know will plug it in and use it to book a hotel or something with, okay? Make that list. You want the ones you know will do it at the top of that list. You want to experience success fast. And you do not want to talk about the business end of this. You want that button to do that. The only thing this is doing is going to save them a lot of money, and that's all you want to tell them. You do not want to say, hey, and it's got a business, and you want to make sure you upgrade for the business. It gets you a cheaper price, da-da-da-da. You do that, they'll take the button from you and leave it on the dresser. They will not use it. The one that says the least makes the most. Always remember that in business. Always remember that. So get all 10.
Right here in the chat. I'm sorry. Right here in the chat box, Nate says, can you explain what the buttons are for? That you get 10 easy travel buttons. There'll be a little button with your USB. Okay, I don't have mine yet. Mine are being shipped to my home. That is our product. You get 10 of them, and a person will plug it into their computer. It's going to link to you, Nate, because you gave it to them. And if they want to get the better pricing that members get, they would need to upgrade. So it's pretty neat. But each time you pass out an easy travel button, you get 10 of them, and they have $250 in credits. That's cash. So that's $2,500 in savings. So you have 10 travel buttons, $250 savings. Per travel button. And what is it for? It's to build your business. It's awesome. Yep. Great idea.
Very duplicatable, and it's patent pending. There's not going to be, that technology will not be harnessed by another company. So we are light years ahead of them with that. And that is just duplication at its best. It's kind of like back, if you remember 30 years ago, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie audio tapes. That helped to take two businesses to the top in the health and nutrition industry. That little audio tape that cost 7 cents to make, and they sold them for $2.95 or $2.49 each. That tape made people multimillionaires. This button with a USB plug is going to do the same. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to answer some of these questions. I didn't know all these questions were coming in here. I apologize. Okay. You can purchase more, but of course the company is talking about putting together, they always have them on the site right now, buying one at a time, and of course through the channels we're trying to get them to put packages of them 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 together on volume purchasing to get the price down on them as well. Exactly, Mark. I hope that just answered your question, but remember this: if you give it out, give them a time frame to use it. Don't give it out. Don't go, here, whenever you get a chance, take a look at this. Don't do that. You'll just kill your sale. You'll kill the opportunity to make a lot of money. What you want to do is, hey, Bill, when are you going on your next trip? When are you going to take another plane? When are you going to go on another cruise? Okay? Get an idea. When do you usually schedule that? You schedule it. So you're getting ready to? Great. I've got a one-of-a-kind, patent-pending, easy travel button that will guarantee you the cheapest prices on the best quality travel out there. with 110% price match guarantee, and that's as good as it gets. You plug it into your computer.
Oh, Tim.
Yes, ma'am. That's all right.
I'm sorry. You know, that was just a like light bulb moment. What an icebreaker of a conversation there. Hey, when are you going on your next trip? Where do you vacation? Where do you like to go?
Yes. That's and I'm pulling this right off the top of my head what I would do. You have to learn to improvise. You don't have to learn to sell. No, learn to tell, learn to share. Don't try to be a salesperson. Nobody likes salespeople. Man, they'll tell you, leave, get away from me. Don't try to sell them anything. You're gonna let them sell themselves with that travel button, and make sure you understand that, hey, I'm giving you a $250 discount on the cheapest price. It's built into this button just for you. But I need the button back whenever you're done with it. Let them know that. Create a sense of urgency for them to use it. If you don't create a sense of urgency, I'm going to be real upfront with you. That button is going to go home. It might stay in the console of the car if you don't create any urgency. If you create just a little bit, it might get in the house and sit on the dresser or the bureau or the nightstand, okay? Or the dog, Choo-Choo, might get a hold of it, and it might become a new toy in the house. You don't want that to happen. Let them know it's got $250 in additional discount that he can use or she can use on for their next travel, for their next booking. Let them know it can be used for rental car. It can be used for just about anything to do with traveling, cruising, or anything like that. But you would like to get the button back, okay? So I'd like to get it back. If you decide if you find what you're looking for and save the money and everything, I'd like to get it back whenever you're done with it. When can you have this done by? Get a commitment out of them. Don't put a commitment on them. They never will look at it. Get their commitment out of their mouth. And whenever you do that, maybe even pull out a little appointment, a little day timer or something. Okay, Bill, I'm going to put you down. Let's see, you said you can have it done by next Wednesday. It's 4 days. Yeah, that's good. Wednesday, I'll get together with you. What's better for you, morning or afternoon or evening? Evening, will 6 work or would 8 be better? 6 would work? Great. What's your daytime phone number? What's your cell number, I should say? Okay. I'm going to be writing that stuff down. You got to treat this as a business, y'all. You're not selling them anything. You're going to save them some money. And let the button do the selling. Because I'll put it like this. If they see X amount of dollars, our discount price, and they go to Expedia and see that it's 800 or 1,200 more or 500 more, they're going to be sold. But then they're going to see the $250 discount come off, and then they're going to be thinking, man, Kelly did save me more money. And then they're going to see save an additional $900 on the member pricing. They're going to say, what's this member pricing? It's going to say, click here for more info. They're going to click there. It's going to play a little movie. They're going to see how they can get on all the rest of their trips, not just that one booking, but all the rest of them, more money off. The membership will be paid for by the savings of the difference. That's a strong close if I've ever seen one. Follow up. Where people fail is in follow up. Let me tell you something. I'm like that old proverbial bulldog, okay? If I give you something and I say I'm going to call you on Wednesday, guess when I'm going to call you? Not Wednesday. I'm going to call you Monday. If today's Saturday, I'm calling you Monday. I'm going to follow up halfway down. And I'm going to say, hey, by the way, have you had a chance to get the button in there? Did you get your travel booked? That's just going to be a friendly reminder. He might say to me, well, no, I haven't had it. I'm glad you called because I actually forgot about that with the kids' soccer game and everything. So don't wait till the last minute of that appointment to find out that he hasn't looked at it. You become his or her reminder system. It's easy. 60 seconds on the phone and off the phone. Treat it like it's a business and watch what's going to happen. Those 10 buttons should yield 7 signups minimum. That's my prediction. I personally think I'm going to get all 10 people into the business. But regardless, you should get 5 to 7. 7 minimum, I think, but 5 if you don't do your follow-up properly. So that's the power of what those buttons can do for you, and the credibility, because what happens when you save somebody a lot of money? Kelly, what happens if I save you a ton of money? What are you going to do? Go out there and tell everybody?
Yeah, that's something to brag about, saving money for sure.
Big time. And believe you me, if Billy Ray, if Billy Ray loves to travel, okay, I guarantee you what, Billy Ray has a circle of friends that love to travel with him and Martha Stewart, okay? And I guarantee you what, they're going to let all their friends know. And their friends are going to say, gosh, how am I going to get those buttons? Now, all of a sudden, Billy Ray might think, well, I booked that vacation, but I didn't buy that membership package. Let me call that old Jaybird Tim up and see what and see if I can get that membership package still. Watch what happens, y'all. This thing is phenomenal. Okay, let's take a look here. And Kelly, if you want to add anything in here, just tag right on in there. I'm just kind of trying to read this at the same time. Y'all are fast typists, I tell you that.
Tim, Richard Morris has asked something up there. It says, can we opt out of the benefits and just pay the $59 monthly?
No, that package is going to be $84.95 is what it's going to be, and it's going to have the benefits in there and everything. And Richard, the reason why they're doing it is basically because they don't want to create another link of code for the system. We want to be all in. You know, if you watch that A.O. Williams film, you're going to want to be all in. It's kind of like I owned a Honda and Acura automobile franchise, okay? Whenever I hired salespeople, the ones that bought a Honda that they were selling, they bought one whether it was used or new, or drove one, were my top salespeople. The ones driving a Chevrolet or getting a ride to work or riding on the bus to work, they were at the bottom of the pool because they didn't believe in their product enough to become the best. This company, along with me, wants the people that want to be the best. So in turn, we want everybody to be utilizing the travel. I'm getting ready to get on my portal, and I'm going to book me a vacation here in about 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm going to take this with me and do that. Whenever we get the benefits package, believe you me, I'm going to use that vision. I'm going to use that dental. I'm going to brag about it everywhere I go. So, but it will be all together, yes. Great questions, though. What other questions?
Tim, you know, with some of the memberships that folks get, you know, around their local towns, they really want to get their money's worth out of the membership. And a book is mailed to them to show them what all they're getting. So really, I mean, people need to get through this, you know, the book and utilize everything in it to save. You know, there's I believe, you know, getting their taxes done, you know, the vision. That's one of the first things I'm going to be doing, and the dental for myself and my daughter. And then, you know what, I do want to check out that online college. You know, this I'm going to utilize everything. It's kind of like, you know, if there's anybody here on the in webinar that loves to clip coupons. Okay, well, saving money. It's just, you know, a great thing to do. And but so you might as well, if you have your membership, go through it and see, you know, each month, you know, what can I do, you know, that I need and to save money.
Yep. Now, there was a question that Nate asked, when people use the buttons, do we get commissions from their travel? You know, that's a little bit of a void right there. I understood that if they booked it through that button, then it's being booked directly with our company, okay? and not with us. It's being booked with our company, but it's being tagged to us. And I understood there was going to be commissions on that, but we will get a clarification on that this week for sure. Now, I know one thing that I'm doing. I went into the Pro Travel Network button in our new back office, and I believe, Kelly, you're right there with me. Kelly and I both are going through the 9 films that they've got, the 9 videos that they've got, because I want to go ahead and get certified as a travel agent for PTN as well. This way I can earn 50% commission on anything that is booked through my PTN site as well. So this is a great opportunity to get certified as a travel agent with the world's largest travel supplier, PTN, Professional Travel Network, Pro Travel Network. So it gives you that opportunity. Dan posted something. Let me see. You don't get commissions and money for people booking travel. You get reward points. Yeah, that's it. You're exactly right. We get the reward points. If you use PTN, you get the money commissions. Exactly. That's what it was. Dan is 100% right there. So we get the reward points, which is like cash, y'all. Okay, you can use it for rental cars, just anything. Cruises, hotels. So we get our 3 people, and it covers the 59 or the $84.95 rather. Will it also cover that other fee? Yes, it'll cover. You get 3, and your $84.95 is free. Okay. For the other benefits, yes.
Jim, I'm thinking about too that you know, our site will show us how to get the best deals on attractions. You know, I mean, you might not be like heading out of town, going on vacation, but what if I just want to go, you know, to some of the local events and even restaurants? You know, that's, you know, hey, I'm going to use my credits up because it's cash.
Yep, exactly. Use your credits for that, for Carowinds, all kinds of fun, y'all. I mean, let's put it like this. We are in the fun industry. That's what we're in. And every one of us should have a smile on our face every morning we wake up and every night we go to sleep, because we are helping to provide people to have fun, get their dreams back. We're able to build our futures over again. And I'll tell you what, it's exciting to me. For the last 3 years, being out of the networking arena for 3 years and kind of semi-retiring from it, we had a residual income already coming in from another company. But a previous business almost bankrupted Teresa and I. We almost lost it all. A partner almost lost it all is what I should say. And I'll put it like this. I couldn't handle waking up in the morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was so just depressed and never knew what that felt like until last year. And I said, you know what? I've got to get back where I had fun. And that was in my own home-based business in the network marketing arena. And I'll tell you what, I feel like I'm 18 years old again. I'm jumping out of bed in the morning. I can hardly wait to get down to my internet casino. That's what I call this right here, is my internet casino. See, I don't have to go to Harrah's. I can enjoy this right here and answering people's questions, doing 3-way calls with team members, helping people achieve their dreams. I am all in. How many of you on tonight's call are all in? Type it in there. Let's see who's all in right now. Richard, if you want to be a BA and just buy the buttons, that's fine. The buttons are $100 each. By the time you buy 3 buttons, you could have, for the price of 3 buttons, you could go ahead and buy the membership package and get 10 buttons. That's the beauty. That's it. All in.
You know,
so
you helped out.
Go ahead.
Tim, you helped me out. I didn't know those buttons are wow, they're okay, they're $100 each. That's, yeah, you come in as a SBA and get 10.
I thought they were $100 each. Somebody says they're $10 each, or 10 for $100. No, I didn't see that. Y'all keep talking for a second, okay? Let me look at that. I don't want to tell anybody wrong.
Let's check it.
Yeah, I'm going to check it because I thought, wow, these things are kind of costly. But let's just see. Maybe my thinking is, maybe I was really breezing through, okay? Because I get so excited when I get on this site. Bear with me. Y'all keep talking. Go ahead, Kelly.
Okay, yeah, I see we've got a few different answers here in the chat. But I tell you, you know, to get all your business, you know, for the SBA price, you know, it's totally worth. You know what? Folks need to put on their business hat. And I tell you, we were Tim. You know, I don't know how much that mega consignment store was that you owned, but I owned a ladies consignment shop, and it cost me just $8,000 to open up the door. You know, I had to fix up. It was a little 1,200 square foot store. I had to get new flooring, breakdowns on walls, build some fitting rooms, get fixtures, get equipment, your license, your permits, your signage, all this stuff, $8,000 to even open up the doors, you know? And so people need to put on their business hat when they're coming on board to whatever business it is. Look, I mean, the first thing I wrote down in my book right here, first thing I wrote down in my book, you know, my purchase was right up there. I write down whatever monies I spend. I have one purchase to come into Surge 365, and it is a business expense. And so, you know what? You're in business for yourself. You now all these tax deductions, you know, to start your own business. So folks need to put on their business hat when they're thinking about, you know, pricing to start something.
You know, Kelly, I don't have a clarification. It is 10 buttons for $100, okay? But I don't know. I know you have to have a website portal to do that. And if you don't have that 349 package, you don't have the website portal. So, Richard, I believe you can only buy those groups of 10 after you've bought your own membership. So that's what they're there for, exactly. So that way, because otherwise, you know, the package is no good, because you'd be getting for $100 what people are paying $349 for, and of course you're getting more than that for the $349. So those buttons are only whenever you run out of your 10 buttons. You can buy packs of 10 of them for $100. I am more excited now than I was 10 minutes ago. And I'm already, if you've not seen my videos, I stay excited. I walk around excited. People are like asking me, man, something's different about you. And I said, yeah, I'm excited. I'm making money. I'm going to be able to travel for free. This is going to be incredible. And people are just, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what.
Yeah, 10 for $100. Oh my goodness. You know, I was like going, $100 for, you know, but you get 10.
Yeah, I think that's just totally incredible. I am just so happy to see that. How does this affect HBBN? Well, you know what? It's funny, but I spent about 7 hours with Jeff today, and some of you don't know what HBBN is, but just for those that are on here, because I had a few of those questions come out, we spent 7 hours on coding today, and we just put Surge 365 into the new scorecards. They're going to be in the back office. You're going to see this, and we've given everybody a raise. So get on Surge right now. I'm building Surge right now. I'm not going to wait 2 or 3 or 4 weeks before HBBN has all of the software out and all the tools out. I'm building this right now because by the end of this month, I want to have 500 team members that are enrolled, upgraded, and are building their business, because I want to help, like I said, 5 or 10 of those people get to that 100 level. Get to that 100 level for $26,000. So let's roll, everybody. That's exactly right, Dan Cameron. 10 of those buttons, For $100, they're getting 2,500. Don't worry about HBBN. Don't you dare worry about it. We'll talk whenever us leaders. Yeah, whenever us leaders get together, we'll talk about HBBN at another time. Okay, Richard? No.
Yeah. Hey, Tim.
Yes.
Tim, how about if everybody here takes a quick break, and leaders are going to come on back, and we'll start let's start some leadership training on getting started fast. So I think right now, it being a little bit after the hour, your presentation was top notch, and I tell you, you are wonderful. You just saw these corporate slides, and this PowerPoint is top notch. I mean, I've seen cheesy company PowerPoints, and this right here, I mean, they really, I mean, this is beautiful. Serge did a great job, and you just really made it a great presentation. So if folks could maybe take a quick break. I tell you, the main thing, let's, what do you think? Come back for some training. I think everybody needs to go get signed up. If they haven't gotten signed up, go get signed up, and let's come on back and get started fast. Take some notes of some of the ways that we are building our business. I know I've myself personally, it's been 11 days in Surge 365, and there's 500 and is it 29 or 39, something like that. 529. I'll say the lower number. 529 pre-enrolled. I know several of those $1,000 bonuses. So this is tremendous. It's 11 days, and that's my personal testimony. Income disclosure, yes, it takes work. You could do more than me. You could do less than me. I don't know, but we're all here working together. And Tim, I tell you, he has a tremendous business growing, and his knowledge. He's $1 million earner in this industry. You guys, he's going to give you some $1 million morsels. I say we come back for some training. What
yes,
do you think,
indeed.
Tim?
Let's give him, what, 10 or 15 minutes maybe?
That sounds great. Come back at 10:30, whatever, 30 minutes on. Come back on the half hour. And I would say, the ones that are left in the room are totally serious. That's great. Hey, you know what? 33 can turn into a 1,033, whatever. But on the half hour, come on back and let's talk some shop talk, and give out, whatever I'm doing, whatever you're doing, Tim, and we can, get more marketing ideas, out here. So everybody, I'm going to shoot this to my database as far as get on. We've got some training and shop talk, mastermind, whatever we want to call it, and post it in the Facebook group. So everyone, if you're already in Surge 365, go ahead and Facebook your buddies, get onto this training if you know they're in Surge, do that.
Amen to that. And we'll see y'all at 1/2 in about 18 minutes. We're going to come back for about 20 to 30 minutes of comprehensive training. So we'll see y'all on here then. Thanks, y'all.
Window open,
yeah, I'm going to leave
Tim?
everything open for right now.
All right. Or you can even play that A.L. Williams again.
That's 18 minutes worth. Good deal. I'll do that right now. Thanks, girl. I'll see y'all in just a little bit.